What's up? Welcome to where this is Prince. Today I wanted to talk about something I've been thinking about. Why you should protect your energy and the ways in which you can, and how to protect your energy, you know. So first things first, why you should protect your energy. To me that is something that is important because if you take a look at the life that we're living nowadays, most things you're not doing. We're not doing most things mechanically. We're not facing a lot of physical challenge, but most challenges nowadays are mental. And being able to protect your spiritual force, your spiritual energy, it allows you to be able to be steady, to be flat emotionally, to be balanced emotionally, you know. And if you are balanced emotionally, you are able to use your physical energy to accomplish whatever it is you need to do in this world. But you know those days when you're not feeling good, it doesn't just happen. It happens because you're facing a certain stress. It's draining your energy spiritually, it's draining your life force. And in that way, if you remove that stress, you become able to keep going, because the life nowadays, I think that's what it needs. It needs consistency, it needs patience. Most things we do, as I've said, we live in a much more technical world, and the rules, we're not using the rules of the jungle. You don't have to kill anything, you don't have to beat up people, but you have to get paper. You have to build influence. All these things, they need you to think, they need your mind, they need your mental energy. And if you're gonna be using your mind to do most of it, even if it is physical work, after doing that physical work, you still need to organize your life, and that requires mental energy. It needs spiritual energy, and that is limited. Same as physical energy, that is limited. But most of the times, we know what to do when we run out of physical energy, but we don't know how to do the same thing spiritually. There's no energy drink for your spirits. But if you're able to find a way in which you can keep your spiritual energy high all the time, so that you're consistent and can always show up for your life, that would be a big thing for me, because I think that's what I learned in the past year, that a lot of distractions, they take mental energy. Even if it's not distraction, sometimes it's habits, that keep you vibrating low. They knock you off course in your mind. They don't take you and grab you with your shirt and throw you off course. They disturb your mind. The battle is here nowadays, so you must be able to overcome yourself. And you can't if you've run out of spiritual energy, because your will is weak. But if you have a good resolve, and you are vibrating higher, and there's no blockages spiritually or emotionally, you're able to function at your highest, at your best. You even feel a physical energy just because you're not experiencing any stress. So yeah, how to protect your energy. Now, this is very simple, man. stop being around environments and people that keep you vibrating low, anything that can make you feel shameful, or anything that drains your battery. You know it. I won't tell you what it is. You know it. If you're around a certain group of people and they they don't give you gas, they take gas. I mean, I think for me, it's always been something, that's in me. Like, I prefer to be around people with whom we at least share certain values, emotionally or spiritually, or we at least think the same. But don't go to environments that trigger you to do behaviors that make you vibrate low. Don't go to environments where there are people that will trigger you to vibrate low, because if that happens, you run out of spiritual energy, and then you start having all these energy leakages, and that for me, that is the exact opposite of protecting your energy. You need to be able to discern where and when and with whom and how to use your energy. A simple thing as a conversation can build your energy or can take your energy. You need to be aware. I mean, we are people in this world that are different. You can't be friends with everyone. You can't be everything to everyone. You can't be the right thing for everyone. You have to find your tribe and actually find the people that make you happy, environments that make you happy, things to do that make you happy, things that are good for you. They don't just feel good, because sometimes we build up habits around environments and people with whom we feel good, but you may find that feeling good doesn't help you at all. But there's actual people who are good for you because they're actually to make you grow. So I think that should be important for most of us, because that will allow you to protect your energy. You won't need to tell people who are like you how they should be around you. It'll be easy for you to respect each other. I mean, when everything is flowing, whether it's a relationship or friendship or whatever, there is less of a need for you to even assert your boundaries. The intention there of the other person and you is to give energy instead of taking it. So that is more constructive. Even if it takes time for you to find something like that, you should take your time. Don't rush. I mean, after all, we are here to be alive and experience this life. If you are experiencing things that are draining energy from you, what are you doing? Your time here is limited. You should prioritize your own happiness and your own spiritual well-being so that you can get as far as you can in life, man. Allow life to limit you, don't limit yourself. Yeah. And then how to protect your energy. Avoid things that stress you, man. Okay, not as much avoid, but avoid stressing about your problems and such stuff, because for some of us, I'll speak for myself on this one, I overthink sometimes, whereas it's useless. If you have no plan and nothing to do at that time, you should just take a break. You come back with a fresh mind, with new energy. If you're gonna keep yourself in a negative mood, you'll be vibrating low, and that is negative for your energy. Just don't do anything that drains your energy. When you go to sleep, you should be able or be feeling the same as when you're waking up, or better. Well, physically you should be exhausted, but spiritually you should be at balance. But if you live life in such a way that it always throws chaos upon you. That is not good. It will drain your energy and you waste time not even knowing what you're doing. I speak this from experience, so you should be able to protect your energy, and you'll be able to focus on whatever it is you need to focus on. But don't force things on yourself. I mean, your energy tells you. Energy never lies. Your energy tells you you should go here. No, you shouldn't go here. Just listen to your gut. Listen to yourself. And I mean, you might come up with your own way of how to protect energy. I'm just sharing my own, which I think can help you. So yeah, avoid things that give you stress. They take away your vibration. Avoid environments and people that make you feel bad about yourself. Things that undermine you, avoid them. Yeah, I think that's it for me. Yeah. And also, you need to have a self-care routine or something just for your spirit, something that truly makes you happy. You should go deeper into yourself, learn yourself. What makes you happy, You make time for that. That builds your spirit, and it gives you reason to keep doing what you're doing. I don't know what is it you're doing. It could be your job, which is your treasure right now. It could be a YouTuber like me. It could be anything, man. I think we all need that garden of Eden to focus on. We need that mission while we're alive. A reason to get up in the morning, and yeah, you should spend more of your time creating there. Because if you're creating, you expand. You expand your consciousness. You also expand as a person. You hold more energy. You're able to do more things. But if you're going to deplete your own energy, now that's counterintuitive, and it's not good for you or the people around you, because if you don't become your best self, you of no utility to them, especially when you're a man. You of no utility. You should be able to protect yourself in a manner that you become spiritually self-sufficient. Although there are guys like me here who make content like this for people like you, but that's something you should be able to keep going. I also make this content because there are days where I actually need it, and I also have my own experiences, so I thought, why not share them with you? But then, yeah, tell me what you think in the comment section. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Please protect your energy. Listen to your gut, man. It's that simple. Just listen to your gut. You'll protect your energy. Free yourself from all the dopamine of being overstimulated by environments and people. Just be by yourself. Sit with your own thoughts. Do what has to be done. You know what you want spiritually. Go towards that. You know what you need to do to get there. No one can teach you else how to drink water. You have to drink your own water. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Please subscribe, like, comment. See you in the next video. This is I am Prince, and I'll see you in the